Anyway, here with Sam Morril. We're talking hoops. That's your number one sport.
Yeah, yeah.
According to John Ritchie, Dwayne Wade's career's over.
Well, he has a flash every now and then, but he's not what he was.
He's not what he was. Wait, I got to do something, guys. I'm sorry.
He's on his
I got a
on
commercial.
the decline.
I got a commercial. Thanks to French Quarter's guest apartments for being our New York City hotel. Let them be your headquarters in New York City. Go to FrenchQuartersNY.com to book your next stay. FrenchQuartersNY.com to book your next stay. They're an amazing place on West 46th Street. They are, right? John, you stay
In
there.
the heart of Restaurant Row, and it's gorgeous appointments inside and out.
Don't break a sweat here.
It's really comfortable and beautiful. And the staff is very very careful to meet your every need.
All right, enough. New Orleans
And it's
style.
8-0. And it's 8-0. Yankees are losing now.
Boy, they are playing a horrible baseball game. They're playing a horrendous.
Oh no, we got to
baseball
run.
Oh, you did.
Nice.
But looks like they might be.
That's even more pathetic. Kind of 8-1 is like, eh.
Wow,
Well,
they
we're talking
snuck
about
it in there.
whether or not the Pacers could beat the Heat next year. You know which commercial is real intimidating? You see that commercial out now? I guess it's for some sort of headset that's a phone, and you can listen to music on it that LeBron does. And I guess it's him in his $40 million penthouse.
Oh, and he's like throwing it
in
down in
Miami.
there, yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I guess it's like his own basketball hoop in his penthouse in Miami.
No.
And he's
haven't
like
seen
on
it.
the phone going, hang on, I got to do something. And he's just like practicing dunking, and you go like, how could someone beat that guy?
It just annoys me. You know what it makes me? But it makes me think that he's like, I don't know. Like it used to annoy me when Vince Carter would have his iPod on doing layup lines. I'm like, just get in the game. What are you doing?
Really? That would happen like before. I'm surprised a coach would allow that to happen.
I think they.
He had him
they
on
might have
while
stopped
he's
him.
shooting
They're
layups.
like
Warm-ups,
warm-up lines. Just
yeah.
looks like you don't give a shit.
Oh,
And I
warm-up.
didn't give a shit.
You
Warm
can't
up
curse, by the way.
guys.
You
Yeah.
can't
Sorry,
curse,
sorry.
Twins, at some point, Twins, you have to tell the people they can't curse. Every guest curse. And we obliterate 40 seconds. So, I mean, please, guys.
No.
Did the Twins tell you you can't curse?
No.
All right, of course not.
Actually, I want to say yes. I got them in trouble last time. I think so this is on me.
It's one of their few jobs.
You're talking about the Pacers beating the Heat, possibly. Why not the Bulls? Did you see Derrick Rose came out and
Well,
said
October 15th now?
he's the best player in the NBA? Like
He said that.
He said that. He just said
You got a lot
that.
of balls
Getting
saying
a
that
little
after he sat
cocky.
out an entire
Getting a little
season.
cocky.
Well, he said he had to be selfish in his rehab, but now he's ready. He'll play this entire season. He is the best player in the NBA.
I think if they
And
ask
they had a
you,
lot
you
of
should
trouble
say
beating
that.
the
You
Bulls without him.
Yeah.
So
Well, 5 games. It wasn't that,
Yeah, but in basketball, the dynamic
when the Bulls
changes.
won that first game.
In
it's-
basketball,
yeah,
the dynamic changes in incredible ways. Like you could put him in there, and for some reason, maybe the Heat stack up better with him. Like they match up better with him. You
But
never
if he's
know.
the best player in the NBA,
LeBron
Yeah,
James.
it's not even close.
I
right now.
agree with you. But I'm saying if he is, maybe he's improved in his hiatus.
What the hell are you talking
Maybe I'm talking about Derrick Rose, man. He's got all kinds of confidence.
Every Derrick Rose has his song. Every Derrick Rose has his So, are you doing a lot on the road, Sam?
I was for a little while. I was in Montreal a couple weeks ago.
You did a festival?
Yeah, yeah.
They offered me the festival like 4 days before the festival. I did the festival I did it 2 years in a row, 12 and 13 years ago. Late 90s, early 2000s. I did the Montreal festival, and that is a fun festival.
It's
man.
so much. It's too much fun.
But the thing is, you see all the jerk off agents having fun. I can't stand that.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
all loaded.
Yeah, yeah.
Doing questionable things against their wives' will, whatever.
And every party's open bars.
It is, yeah.
It's hard to talk to some of the industry. You just want to talk to your comedy
of course
friends,
not.
you know?
Oh, it's the worst.
But yeah. It's also hard.
How about the agents that think they're funny? Oh, God.
I know it's so hard not to slam
Really,
them right in that
you're so
moment.
mad that you can't point that out.
Yeah.
You have to fake laugh. That's great. How long you been at Abrams? Boy, you're funny. You should be a comedian. A lot of people say that to me. Yeah, really? Where are they so I can hit them with a
You know, I
fungo
used to
bat?
do comedy before I was an agent.
Yeah, I did comedy, but I was doing really well. But hey what? Hey what? I discovered I'm a better douchebag than a comedian. Are you happy with your representation?
I don't have an agent. I have a manager. I like her a
Oh,
lot.
good. That's better.
Yeah.
That's better.
She's good.
Who's she?
You know Maureen Taryn?
Does she have her own company?
Yeah, she's a New Wave.
Oh, New Wave, it's good.
Yeah, that's cool.
Is she a hot chick?
She's attractive.
There
yeah.
you go. Is that odd?
No, not
Does she
really.
give you comedic notes?
Not really. She kind of just
Good.
lets me do my thing.
No,
that would
good.
be kind of a red flag
No,
if they
I
tell
know.
you if like.
Well, the worst is when you ever have your manager, like you'll know a comedian is funny, and your manager will repeat a bit that they heard them do to you, and the bit's not funny from your manager, and then you have to pull them aside and go, "You don't do that with my stuff, do you?"
Yeah.
You know, it's like, "Oh, you got to hear this bit." Oh, like they would do with Mitch Hedberg.
Like misquoted. Like, that's not even a joke when you just
Right,
told me.
they would
yeah.
retell a Mitch. I knew managers that would retell a Mitch Hedberg joke and make it unfunny. He told the best joke about the shut up.
This is the person selling you.
Yeah,
Just
right.
like, why don't you hear my client's
This
jokes?
is
Like,
what
don't
my
ever.
future is based on. You. Well, that's good. So you didn't go the agent route. I
met with
think
a
if one of
couple.
them's really good.
If I had a really good one,
if you
I'd
have a
take
really good manager, I don't think you need an agent. And if
Maybe.
you have a really good agent, I don't think you need a manager.
Maybe.
What's the difference between a manager and an agent?
I've tried to
tell
explain
me.
it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't.
I've had two for 20 years now. I can't tell you the difference.
So you have to pay both of them?
That's the problem.
Why don't
Yeah,
you
yeah.
just
One of them
hire
is supposed to be. I've done that in the past too. I don't know.
No.
All I can tell you is I can't give you a blueprint on show business. I can't give you pointers. All I can tell you is I somehow got to this point in my career where I am now, which is not unbelievably great, but not bad either. Like, I don't know how to be real successful because I'm not.
You are
But I don't know
successful.
how to be a failure either because I'm not a failure. But I don't know. Like in a year, if stuff goes the way it's going now in a year, I'll be broke. I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you.
That
No
can't
way.
be possible.
Yeah,
You still out the road.
A lot
and
of bad
everything?
decisions. A lot
Well,
of bad decisions.
maybe hire an additional manager or more agents.
It's just another 10% he's got to cough up. You should be giving him
that doesn't
advice.
seem that doesn't seem right.
I've gotten more broke since you've been on board, John. We got to take a break. Back with Sam Morril. Welcome back to the Artie Lange Show. Sam Morril here. It'll be at Caroline's. When again?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
7:30.
7:30. Check them out. And we're watching the Yankee game. And John Ritchie just goes, "Who is this disgusting piece of lard pitching for the Yanks?" It's Jabba Chamberlain.
No, I was saying his pitch was disgusting because it was so unhittable.
Yeah, it was a nasty pitch.
It was nasty.
I thought you called him a disgusting fat.
No, because I'm in a glass house. In
By
that
the way,
regard.
Hansy texted me over the weekend. I'll give you my. What's going on? Right? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Here was Hansy's exchange with me. You ready? Stop sending trolls to harass me, you fat fool. And then I just said, okay. And then he goes, how many of those accounts are you, or just Dan, or hell, even John Ritchie? And I didn't know what that meant, so I just said 7. Then he said, you really are a piece of S, you know that? And then I lost contact with him.
What do you mean all paranoid? It was done on purpose, damn it.
What's going on? What's going on?
Well, the accounts he's
What
been,
are accounts?
He's saying that
Twitter
people's
accounts.
Twitter, there are trolls on Twitter who are kind of egging him on and pretending
he
to
really
What is
be.
up with these Twitter? These people are real. They're Twitter trolls. Like I dealt with
What
one
does that
today.
mean?
It means they just try to start shit with you. They just try to get like Dan Soder is another.
Sure,
young
Dan,
guy.
I know
So
Dan.
he's some guy just messages me and him together today, and I guess we have the same type of picture. We have the same type of picture, just both
Yeah.
on stage at the
Yeah.
cellar. Because there's this guy who takes pictures, and he writes, "Oh, young comics having their picture at the cellar hashtag so hacky."
I know. Meanwhile, it's a guy who doesn't have the balls to try it.
Yeah, and then we start shitting on him. We start going
You
back
can't
on
curse.
him.
You can't curse.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Don't worry,
I'm sorry.
I know, it's
We
hard
start
to-
messing with him, and then and then he just writes back, "Oh, I'm sorry. You guys are clearly in a bad mood. I was just saying." Like,
Oh, people
I love
like
the
that.
guys who just
You want to strangle.
I know. They egg you on, and then they're like, "What's wrong with you? Why'd you react?"
Now the best is
Crazy
just to not react at all. But
Oh, yeah.
I think some of the negative ones are funny. If you retweet them, that'll shut them up because
Oh, yeah.
they don't know how to react to that.
I don't get it. I don't get it often, so I kind of get
that's
in on it
good.
when it happens. You know?
Yeah, they don't know how to react to a
Good
retweet
idea.
because it's like supportive. And they're like, what does that mean? Are you re-trolling me?
Like what Colin Quinn does, he just retweets
Well,
all this.
I love starting stuff.
Yeah.
I like writing. My new thing now is I like to write something that's purposely sentimental. and get all the and then just see all the lame stuff, the really evil stuff they write.
The people that take you seriously, they get so angry.
They get real mad. They're like, oh yeah. Like I tweeted out, my girlfriend was sleeping on. We were driving on the way to a gig, and she looked beautiful. And I tweeted out a picture of her, and I just said, my sleeping angel. And she did. She looked gorgeous, like a little angel sleeping. And I did it on purpose because it was just like, you know, how'd you get hurt, fat ass? Or like just every.
People are so angry,
right?
Man.
And
What's
then
wrong with
I
these people?
retweeted all those stuff, and they're like, what are you doing retweeting it? Like, what's your agenda?
You just confuse them.
Yeah, you can show them something shiny, and they get they don't know what to do.
This lady wrote this blog really trashing me, and and just to show she didn't get my humor at all, I wrote a tweet as a joke, like, man, I'm so edgy, I should get caution tape over my mouth and my head. Like, she was trying to be funny. And she wrote, like, oh, this guy clearly is pleased with how bad he thinks he is.
I love
she doesn't
it.
get it at all. It's
Yeah.
great. Just idiots.
I think what was one of my favorite things Colin did once was he called Will Ferrell hacky or something like that.
Oh, that was incredible.
Yeah.
He said he stole Anchorman. That's what he said.
Right, he stole the Anchorman.
And he kept like poking. He said, like, I hope he's not still on drugs.
On
Maybe, I
heroin.
don't know. Yeah.
On heroin. He stole the idea for Anchorman. Oh yeah, what's the last idea you had? You suck.
There were real news sources being like, Colin Quinn, really bitter guy. No one got it at all.
You want to hang out?
Yeah, I'll hang.
Hang out. We got a band and everything. Hang out.
Cool.
Sam Morrill's gonna hang.
Cool.
And the Winery Dog's coming up. Good band. We got some quality. Come back, the Artie Lange Show.